Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we'll be going over everything you need to know for the initial USFL draft. So, the USFL is the United States Football League, and the league will be holding a draft to determine the initial rosters, and it's going to start 7 p.m. on Tuesday, and end at 10 p.m. Tuesday, and then the rest of the draft will be finished on Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. So the 8 USFL teams are the Birmingham Stallions, the Houston Gamblers, the Michigan Panthers, New Jersey Generals, New Orleans Breakers, Philadelphia Stars, Pittsburgh Maulers, and Tampa Bay Bandits. The draft order goes Panthers in order from 1 through 8, Panthers, Bandits, Stars, Generals, Gamblers, Stallions, Maulers, and Breakers. And we have a unique format for this draft. It's a snake draft, meaning the team at the end of the first round picks first in the second round. So, for the example here, the Breakers have the 8th pick in the first round, so they're going to also receive the first pick in the second round, or the 9th overall pick. Unfortunately, the draft is not televised, so you cannot watch it. However, the USFL will provide real-time updates as players are selected throughout the draft. The draft is 35 rounds long. The first 12 are on Tuesday, with the remainder on Wednesday. Teams do have to draft players in a certain order. For example, or we're just running through all of them. Quarterbacks must be drafted in round 1. In rounds 2 through 4, defensive ends / edge rushers. Offensive tackles in rounds 5 through 7. Cornerbacks in rounds 8 through 11. And back to quarterbacks in round 12. And that concludes it for day 1. So now on Wednesday morning, continuing counting from the previous day, wide receivers will be selected in rounds 13 through 17. Safeties will be selected in rounds 18 and 19. Round 20, teams will pick their center. Round 21, they will select an inside linebacker. 22 and 23, they will select offensive guards. 24 through 26, teams will select defensive tackles / nose tackles. Running backs and fullbacks will be selected in rounds 27 and 28. Outside linebackers in 29 through 31. Kickers in round 32. Punters in round 33. Tight ends in round 34. And finally, long snappers in round 35. The amount of time teams have to pick will change as the draft progresses. In day 1, teams have 2 minutes to pick. From rounds 13 through 23 on Wednesday, teams will have a minute and a half or 90 seconds to pick. And from round 23 on, teams will have 1 minute to pick. So really we don't know who's in the draft. The player pool has not been announced, and it's really just going to be announced whenever we see who's going to be selected. Most will be surprises. However, some players, actually there's several players that have announced they're in the draft pool. But I'm not going to list them all because there's tons of them. To be eligible for the USFL draft, you just need to have graduated high school by 2020. So technically, current college athletes can play, and the USFL is allowing players to play earlier than the NFL. And trading draft picks during the draft is not allowed. So, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'm definitely looking forward to this draft and the USFL season as a whole. Let me know if you're looking forward to it and what team you're going to be rooting for this upcoming season. So like, subscribe, comment, and let me know in the comments what team you are going to be rooting for during the season.